Hey, good Monday afternoon, everybody. Justin Sparks from Inside the Polygon coming by to talk real quick about the severe risk for northwest and far north Indiana today, and as well as what we can expect thunderstorm-wise across the rest of the state for today and tomorrow. And then take a quick look at what looks to be a potential for a severe weather outbreak across the Great Plains tomorrow. This is our Facebook page. Stop by and check us out. On our Facebook page, we do a little bit of national forecasting, not a lot. I don't want to flood anybody's page with stuff that's not related to them. But we do some agricultural forecasting for central Indiana and put up any of the cool pictures we get. So we like to take a lot of pictures and we like to share them, so please check us out there. Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma. This is where they forecast severe weather all across the country. This is the current one-day convection outlook or thunderstorm outlook. Identifying across the country where thunderstorms could be, and that's anywhere inside the green line there. And then any place that could potentially see severe weather. Got an area outlined here, the marginal, which is there's a small chance for severe weather inside this darker green area, and that includes basically just north of Lafayette, stretching up towards Fort Wayne, and everything north of there in Indiana. In addition to that, there's a slight risk of severe weather today across basically Elkhart, Gary, and then off into the northeast corner of Indiana. For the main threat today is going to be a wind event, and this is the probability of a wind gust over 60 miles an hour across that same area there. Hail just over the far northwest corner with this hatched area for significant hail in the Chicagoland area, Rockford, Illinois, southern Wisconsin. I'm kind of stretching back there. Tornado threat is nominal today, less than 2% or 2%. Or less in this area here. So not a tornado threat, likely a wind event if anybody sees severe weather, and a small chance for hail that would reach severe parameters. Let's take a look at the simulated radar. This is from Pivotal Weather, one of the best resources out there, one of a few of the best resources out there at looking at atmospheric conditions. For today, we're going to look at what we think the composite reflectivity or the radar will look like as we move forward for the day. Right now, beautiful kind of cloudy sky, intermittent clouds, but we'll see over the next 4 to 5 hours. This is a couple hours old. Severe thunderstorms develop across that higher risk area. We think these individual cells will get elevated or get really tall, and that increases our hail chances. So you'll see this kind of a clear line here. This is associated with the cold front that's going to drift across Indiana today, and as it does that, we're going to see these thunderstorms move across the risk area. So as these thunderstorms kind of create a line there, we have the potential for winds over 60 miles an hour, which is the severe parameter. Interesting to note that as these move to the east, it looks like it's going to come across central Indiana, but you see a kind of a dissipation across there. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis, in their forecast discussion this evening, thinks that they will see rain showers as the overnight, basically after midnight goes forward. We'll see the opportunity for us to have rain showers in the area. So that's going to be tonight. As we move in tomorrow across midday, we'll see another round of showers and storms move across the area. Not a big severe risk day tomorrow for Indiana, but we will see you can see this line here. Anytime we have lines of thunderstorms, the risk of increased wind gusts goes up. And it looks like tomorrow we should keep those from roughly Hamilton County south. So that's what we can expect there. So let's talk about the big event tomorrow. This is the convection outlook for tomorrow. This has been a well-talked about and well-publicized event across the storm community, the weather community. We have a moderate risk of severe weather from southern Nebraska across Kansas, Oklahoma, and right to the edge of Texas in progressively downgraded layers of that. When we look at the probabilities tomorrow, we see anything in hatched has the potential for significant severe weather. There's been a lot of question as to whether these storms will get going really good south of basically the Oklahoma City area. But we believe that this corridor of Oklahoma, this central and east central Kansas, and this portion of Nebraska could see several large, long track tornadoes tomorrow. So that's something we're going to have to take a look at. When we take a look at the probabilistic radar, I've advanced this until just before late morning on Tuesday. A line of showers and storms ongoing across Arkansas. Missouri. And then that's not really going to be associated with a severe threat, but you can kind of see that there's several layers up here of different things going on. The environment's going to be highly primed for this. We start getting into the early evening hours. We expect right along there should be a dry line in this area. Thunderstorm development ahead of that dry line. We start to pick it up here and then watch as we go through just a couple hours of time. We're going to see some pretty substantial thunderstorm activity across the higher risk area and the significant risk area. If these thunderstorms get going in this area with the environment, it could be a very dangerous day for folks inside that area. If you have friends and family in that area or you're in that area, please stay tuned to local media and NOAA Hazard Radio and take time tonight to take a look and review your plan with your family. If you like severe weather and you like to follow along, check us out inside Polygon on Twitter. This is where we do a lot of national coverage on significant weather using our radar sites and some of our interpretation tools. We put a lot of stuff out there that does not make our Facebook page. We get this out to the communities that are affected directly, and we can get that information out. So if you're interested in following along to see what's going on nationwide, check us out tomorrow on Twitter, inside Polygon, and check us out Facebook.com for the latest. Thanks so much for checking us out. Have a great day.